having a nice brisk, and it's a nice day out. So I set out the old gallery, and, and if you guys want to talk, then yeah, by all means talk. I'm gonna chill out for a while. We're hanging out to see if any customers actually come up onto the lawn. So off to it, shall we? Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Aw. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:37 p.m.
Alexa, resume. Well, this Wi-Fi experience isn't very fun. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Annoying. Perhaps the same remedy.
Here, this is Triumph.
Oh, people. Hi. This this is my cool t-shirt. Go find me, Kevin G Nicholson, on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, and YouTube. That's a food influence. Decent guy. Seems like it's been a long time. I gotta be careful not to move out of the Wi-Fi range. It always. So I've been hanging out here. Wow, someone even diddled the like button. Thanks, guys. I'm awaiting news, and so I'm kind of split attention span. So I set up the art display, and I had one couple come by and do the gallery shuffle and looked at everything. And I haven't had any visitors yet today. However, it is Monday, and people have like jobs and stuff. So I'm hoping that when people start getting out of work, in an hour or so, and maybe some people will go, hey, that looks cool, let's stop over there. And so I figured it'd be live streaming, and if people come, it'll be like proof that no. I used to do all the advertising. I used to have them. Now, not anymore. They see me and they stop or they don't. I'm not putting the extra. I put it out. I'm not running around town hanging up signs too. And that's all right because it's the digital age. So whenever I can set it up, I bring out the old camera and I take pictures. And when people show up, sometimes they let me film them and they talk to me. And this isn't my front line for cashola by any means. Occasionally I get lucky, but this isn't what makes me solvent at all. But I like doing it, and as you can tell, I've amassed quite the collection. I mean, it's a lot of art. Well, no, I've been doing this for 20 years. This is just kind of like something I do. I don't really make money. I'd probably pay a booth fee at like one of the rent fairs and stuff like that. $100 a weekend. And unless I have to, and I don't like jacking my prices up. So, okay. I'm just not, it's bright enough, it's not bright enough on its own. It should be measured on its own merit, not on the PR department. I mean, if you get what I'm saying. It's kind of an excuse to hang out on the lawn that I freshly mowed, that I maintain, see which ones need to be touched up, and occasionally meet somebody. Art, comedy. Well, I mean, it's beautiful. I knew we were getting a beautiful few days, so I figured, well, all right, come out here, I'll stream with you guys. And then together we'll see if anyone stops by, because it happens. It happened yesterday. And I'll just keep going all afternoon unless someone calls, like my mom or my aunt or something like that. Which I don't think should be happening, so not anytime soon anyway. And then I have to look out for this blue jay. It's rather, although, hey, no, that's not the blue jay. That's the one that's looking for a mate. The bird's doing the little bird. Goes on the lawn and does a little strut. Goes, look at me, other birds. Look at me, other birds. So I'm fine with the birds as long as they don't poop on me. I don't like it when the birds poop on me. try and stay up. And luckily, the good weather helps. Flowers out. I watered all my plants today. They do. I mean, if you ate bugs all the time, I imagine you would too. and I don't think a bird has ever gotten me directly. I mean, certainly cars get them. No, I'd like to get through the day, if not my life, without getting pooped on by a bird. I mean, I know it might be a little much to ask, but I mean, that's true fate stuff. But yeah, it's been a mellow morning. I came out here and slept in the morning, and then I see him on the bus on a color. Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. I like excrement-free skin. In fact, I would like that excrement to be well out of my... Even when it comes from me, I like to get it out of the house. Via pipes. It's called this cool thing called plumbing. I like plumbing. Plumbing is wonderful. Go modern invention. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. I'd show you, but the paintings are in the way. And I'm not quite sure. Live. Wrong turn. All right. Who do you vote for? I voted for Kevin G Nicholson. Well, shady spots. Right now, I'm very comfortable. But the sun moves. I don't know if you can see, like the lasers are cutting into my arms if I do that. How about? It's been I've been very lucky. It's been a very comfortable day. And the lawn looks really not bad. When I first moved here, it was a field that I had to reconvert into a lawn. And I mean, it's not like I don't gotta leave it to Beaver style. It's not that perfect, but it ain't bad. It's thick and luscious, whatever that's worth. The hair is the hair for a girl. The hair was for Strange Creek, which happened last weekend. And if you haven't seen those videos, please go back and look at them. They're interesting. And I'm funny, and you get to watch me get assaulted by some very, very rude woman. But yeah, actually the hair, I don't like the hair when it's like this because it's too Joker-esque. But I mean, I'm also not Russian. But when I go to the medieval fair in 3 weeks from now, before then I'll dye this back to a darker blue. If only it were that easy though. You could dye my hair for a girl and it worked. Nah. I was assaulted. I mean, obviously I'm fine. But I was hands were laid on me that I did not consent to. and I was very, I was almost angry. So you almost see me get angry. And that was the last Strange Street video I put up. And I know, 20 minutes long, but it might be worth it because you go from the giant skeleton, and then you get to her jumping on Greg and then punching me, and then it was kind of like, more like a shove kind of. It wasn't like, we weren't fisticuffing, but she threw a punch. It connected right in my chest, and I'm like, okay. And I got out of this chair. Well, I mean, if you're interested, you can go see it. But I thought it was suddenly entertaining after the fact. And then there was some band stuff, and then she just tries to eviscerate me. Yeah. And then, but every time she tried to bring me down, like saying, calling me names, because she doesn't know me. I never met this girl before in my life. She just, I don't know if she was just probably. Sorry. Yeah, so probably. But the point being, had that been a guy who had done the same thing, the guy would have gone to jail. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the point I was trying to get across by even posting it. I don't want litigation or anything like that. No harm, no foul. But had a guy done it, he would have been prosecuted just by everyone instantly. There's a cultural discrepancy that I'm trying to call out with this. Tolerance has to come from both genders, or whatever billion there are. I just want to get along. So yeah. So I mean, and that was the interesting thing. And so I did the hair for that. And then when I go back to the medieval fair, I'm going to do it again. And that's Time Traveler's Weekend. So I've pitched to Brittany to see if she'd play the role of my companion. But she says she's not really an actress. And I'm like, I kind of get that. But still, if you want to perform, because a comedian's a performer, you might think of it as a comedic performance. And we'll see what she says. She's digesting it right now. And I think it would be cool to get her on board. I would like a team on this channel as because there will be more people coming on as the Empire builds, maybe. More characters. I'm a character, but I can't run the show myself. Well, I mean, I can, but it should be better. It should be better entertainment for you. Well, thank you. And I get that sometimes. I just don't get dick. I've had very, very close friends who were in that orientation. And I have been approached, but it just never, sorry, just, if I'm going to be damned, I'm going to be damned for what I truly am. I can't fake to be attracted to someone if I'm not really. For business cards. Which I'm pretty sure that QRL didn't quite get you where it's supposed to be on it in here. But there was one night and we there were repercussions. It wiped us. It wiped us clean out. So we ended up going home. We ended up, generally you could stay from Sunday to Monday, and then you leave Monday morning. But we were just like, nah, we're getting out of here on Sunday. Because we were just so drained from that one MDMA experience. And I'm always a little weary of that stuff anyway, but I lived. That's the important thing. And the blue hair, it's so the feminists don't know I'm playing for the other side. It's where I'll blend in with them. I'm a double agent. Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, either way, I captured a lot. I haven't even got. I must have recorded like 4 hours worth of video, and I've only uploaded 40 minutes of that in two parts, and so there's still another 2 days to kind of like boil down into 20-minute segments, which I could do, but it's gonna take a little work. When I close down the gallery, I'll get into editing mode for a little bit. I'll produce a few more videos from Strange Creek and a few more from the Medieval Fair. And then I think I'm going to work on my next album. But, and I wish I would have kept the serotonin. I think we should have waited one more day. But it was what it was. It was fine. We had a good time. I feel like gonna give you a street view from back. I'm gonna get a Wi-Fi, like a jump spot booster. That's on my to-get list. Wait, what? Squinty McSquinterton. Yeah, I think I need the Wi-Fi booster first, and then I can contemplate the tablet. Remember, I'm still living under the poverty level just because I have monetization. I think maybe I've made $30. I mean, really, it's this music behind me. That's the only thing keeping me alive right now. And thank heaven for that. Best thing I ever did. Compose those albums. But yeah, that's next on the agenda. I gotta get it something so I can actually keep track of it if I'm gonna be doing it, especially if I'm gonna be doing more of this. Because I'll only be doing this for another day or two until it starts getting overcast and stuff or windy. But then it's all got to go back in. Everything's got to be repacked, and so what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. So like Wednesday, when I get down, what I'll be doing is I'll put Passion in front of the camera each time, and that'll be like my Wednesday live stream when I take it down. so you actually get to see it. Like, I can't go to the center of the lawn without losing connection. I have two distinct albums that I'm kind of working on at the same time. One's comedy and one's typical music like this, my traditional stuff, for lack of a better word. Because it's time. I'm ready for a
It's
new soundtrack.
4:07 p.m.
Oh, guess you wanted to chime in there. And I don't know if you can tell, the sun is burning into my back. Yeah, see, but with the next album, once I'm done with once I get this back in and I'm done with the editing, I'll go into the next album and I'll like give that like 3 hardcore days, and I'll pump up the bulk of it. I mean, it's kind of forced inspiration, but you know, sometimes. Right now, it's kind of like I really enjoyed this album, but now I've been listening to it for like 4 months, and I'm like, I'm ready to make something new. I'm ready for a different soundtrack for a little bit. But still, I'm still hoping it's gonna be up, you know, upbeat. And I like to try to be an upbeat sort of guy. And so the comedy album is called Celibate, and I do have a name for it, but for the New Age album, but I don't recall off the top of my head. It's also pseudo clever. I don't know. Now, hopefully, this album will be received a little better than the last one, because this one wasn't received as well as I thought it was going to be. Of course, this could just be a matter of my service being. What was the last comedy album name? The Celibate is the comedy album that I'm going to release. I have no comedy albums prior. This will be my first comedy album that I'll be releasing. And all the other stuff has been New Age scatter music, electronic, New Age scatter music. Because it's like New Age, but sometimes it goes dubsteppy. I don't know. I'm just kind of I'm trying to create new stuff, and I know it's impossible, but I'm making a genuine attempt to like refine the craft end of it, and I think I'm getting there. I'm certainly getting better with the tools. Excuse me. But obviously, I'm not getting better with the Wi-Fi. Jeez. Now, you see, I'm getting fried alive now. All that beautiful shade we were talking about earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Yeah. Just gonna. Just coming right. Oh no, like this one, Electric Area. Like the numbers weren't anywhere near like I thought they were gonna be. And so, and despite the fact that I had picked up a bunch of subscribers on YouTube, I thought it would kind of like translate a little bit, but it really didn't. So it underperformed the Electric Euphoria album. And I mean, it's still doing all right, but it's not a banger. And Skank Hunt 42, that song, it went out, but I think only like I literally think 42 people have heard it. It's only gotten 42 plays. So, even though that's a banger, it's all right. Everything takes time. The universe, you gotta let the universe breathe. I figure eventually someone will run across and go, "Oh, it's pretty funny," and maybe they'll send it to a friend, and so on and so on. I'm hoping the same thing with the albums. Eventually, I'll do something that someone will be like, "Hey, that's really good," and I'll be like, "Oh, thanks. I'll do more of that." What platform sends out my music to? all the music platforms: Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all of those. And of course, you can find a topic of me if you just type Kevin G Nicholson in as a topic. It'll show my music on YouTube too. But I get paid the most from Amazon Music, and then next from Spotify, and then next is Apple Music, I believe, and that's how it works. Yeah, YouTube got me as a topic, so like I have no control over my topic channel, but even though it's got my name on it, but that's all my music, and they share it with YouTube, and if someone on YouTube Premium like plays my stuff, then a little bit of that comes back from YouTube to me. So I think I'm getting like a few pennies. There is actually, I could break it down, but I'm just like, but in the end, the more I heavy speaking, I should do something that's relatively clever that people like. That's the hope. I mean, what comes to fruition, we don't know. I'm done my tea though. I'm gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back. Watch, you're in charge. Yeah, there's nothing like good solid Wi-Fi. Jesus. Um, I'm sure it would be beneficial to me if I did. I've thought about it. Obviously, I have not. Although the price is getting to the point where it's almost comparable. No, actually not. Now that I think about it. I've been very lucky because the prices around here have been extremely reasonable ever since the legalization. Certainly, I smoking the marijuana. I smoke less tobacco because of it, just kind of as a default. But again, poverty level, then maybe I'll be able to make that jump. But as it stands now, and that's a decent no, that's a decent deal. But problem is, I don't have $180. I don't. It's. I mean, certainly, I'm entertaining the idea. And I do plan on attempting to grow sometime in the near future, because I'm sure that'll help a little too. I like the smell, so really, the